Hey, wait, don't pause the video yet, just so that you can copy and paste the exact deck list without having to sit through 20 minutes of me droning on about a useless deck. No, I'm joking, okay? Before we start today's video, I'm doing a giveaway for my 10,000 subscriber special. So if we can get 10 likes and 10 comments down below saying what deck I should do. If I haven't already done it, I will pick the winner. So if we can get 10 likes and 10 subscribes, then yeah, I'll do that. I'll just DM you afterwards and tell me if you have like Twitter or something. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into the deck. So yeah, in order to win the challenge, we need to get 10 likes, 10 comments. Then you need to comment what deck I should do and why. And if I have already done it, you are disqualified. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into the deck. This was the single dumbest deck idea I've ever come up with. So I found this little archetype called Cupid, and it's so weird. Like, sure, it's just a bunch of quote-unquote fairies doing sports, but oh my gosh, why does it look like she's swinging it like a baseball, but it's an arrow? Why is she playing basketball? It doesn't have anything to do with the archetype. Why is she shooting a baseball? And why is she shooting a tennis ball? It doesn't make sense. But funny enough, this archetype is actually kind of cool. It's got nothing to it. Literally, like, it is the most boring archetype you have ever seen. So it doesn't have a win con except for 4. It doesn't have any actual point or any way to get past 1800 attack or 600 attack or wherever it's at. Like, the deck has no purpose, which is why it's so weird. But yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into the deck. Starting things off, I play 3 copies of Cupid 4. So Cupid 4 is your boss monster of the deck. If all monsters you control with 600 defense, you can special summon this card from your hand. So this is what makes this card good, just because it's a free special summon if you have any of your Cupids on the field. And quick effect, you can discard 1 card, target 1 light fairy monster you control, and 1 face-up monster on the field. The level of your monster becomes that monster's level until the end of the turn. You see, they have this weird level gaining gimmick, but they don't have any extra deck cards to actually help it, which is really, really confusing, because it doesn't seem like it actually has a point in gaining levels. Like, it doesn't gain attack with its levels, it doesn't do anything with its levels, which is really, really confusing. I play 3 copies of Cupid Dunk. Cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster unless that monster has a higher level. Once per turn during your standby phase, you can increase this card's level by 1. It's useless. Like, it's so confusing. Like, why would you increase the card's level for no reason? Play 3 copies of Cupid Volley. You can choose a number between 1 through 3, send that many cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard, increase this card's level by the number sent. By the number of cards sent to the graveyard this way until the end of the turn. Then if this card on the field is destroyed by battle, gain or by an opponent's card and sent to the graveyard, gain 1,500 life points. Completely useless. And then I play 2 copies of Cupid Serve. Unaffected by any activated effects of monsters, except monsters whose level are equal or lower than this card, which is useless considering that it's only level 2. You can banish up to 3 cards from your graveyard, increase this card's level by that number until the end of the turn. You see what I'm talking about? It's like gaining levels for no reason. Like, there's no end goal in the gaining of levels. Like, and they're so stagnant in their level gaining that you'll never be able to catch up with the other ones, because the smaller levels are going to be too far behind. And then at that point, you can't do exceed plays. The deck doesn't have any tuners, so you can't do any synchro plays. The deck is pretty much useless. But that's where Invoked Numeron comes in. Play 3 copies of Numeron Wall. It searches your Numeron network. 3 copies of Alistair. It searches your invocation, which gets you into your invoked cards. Play 3 copies of Ash, because Ash is tier 0 hand trap. Play 3 copies of Invocation, because this gets you into your invoked cards. 3 copies of Magical Meltdown, because it searches your searcher with Alistair. Then I play 3 copies of Numeron Network. Numeron Network is good just because it searches, it dumps your Numeron Calling to the grave, so that way you can go into your Utopic Zexal. Again, I actually did play enough to go into it twice, just in case, like, something happened, and yeah, it was kind of weird, but, like, yeah. And then I played 3 copies of Numeron Calling. Played 3 copies of Imperm, because tier 0 hand trip. 3 copies of Judgment, just because it's literally, this deck is Cupid control. Like, it was so bad. And then I played 2 copies of Strike. Going into the extra deck, I got my generic Numeron cards and 1 Utopic Zexal and 1 Infinitrack Fortress Megaclops. You're never going to go into the 3rd one. Like, you don't need to put 3 in here. You can if you want, but you're wasting extra deck space. Play 3 copies of Mechaba and 2 copies of Caliuga and 2 copies of Elysium. The reason I'm doing this is because they're the most generic right now. Like, this, it actually works with your deck, so that way you have going first place. This works with most decks because Dark is the most plentiful archetype. Then I play Elysium because it literally just needs an extra deck monster, so that's pretty easy. Going into the side deck, Cocytus at 2 for... Why does that keep happening? At 2, just because it's easy to get to. 2 copies of the invoked cards. Just, these are the less used ones, so I put them in the side deck. Then I played Dark Ruler and Lightning Storm. You need Floodgates in order to win with this deck. You could swap them out for, like, the Judgment or even the Imperm, because the Imperm won't save you. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Remember, giveaway. I might even, like, do the same thing on my next video. I will choose whoever has won. So yeah, please like, subscribe, share, comment, and let me know what you thought, and let me know if there's anything you would change about the deck. So yeah, go like the video, go down in the comments section, tell me what deck I should make, and why I should make it. If I have already made the deck, you are automatically disqualified. And remember, only 1 comment. So, yeah, pretty much it. I'll see you in the next video. Peace, guys.